Yo, what is up, everyone? It is Join Boy SFS here, or the Orca Ranger, and today we are back on Constructia. We have a few updates for you today on Constructia. A massive, actually a really big update for this world. I am joined, of course, by my friends who are currently online. I am joined by Zombie and potentially some other people who might be joining later. Um, and yes, so today we're just gonna do a chill stream. We're gonna build finally. We haven't done a build stream in a while, so we're gonna be doing that. But yeah, so let's get started. So what do we got? So basically we have some new updates. First thing I'll show you is we have in our Hall of Mist, we have a map room. And this map room is pretty good. It's not finished yet, which you'll see, but we have this whole thing mapped out. So you can see there's some progress here. I will explain this later on. But anyways, we got that. And, we're gonna just move on forward. So, what do we got today? Well, we've got some additions and some updates to some builds. So if we go over here for Zombies area, we have this really, really nice area that's being built out. And it's looking really great. So we have this going on, and then back here for Riley's area, we have this. And then from Xander's area, we do, in fact, have some updates here as well, which I will show you, which are right here. So this has been expanded. This takes us to Xander's area, which we've seen before. However, it's been updated on this side a bit. And not only that, if we go all the way across this water, and we make our way over here, we have a brand new section that's being built out right here. And this looks so flippin' nice. Like, it looks great. Really great. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. This area, my area. So, as you know, I was working on a city. Those were the first couple streams, we're building this. And I gotta be honest, I lost motivation for this. It was just too much time in between, and then I wouldn't know what to do with this area anymore. I just got kind of overwhelmed. So I decided to basically give it away. So I gave it away to Zombie and Foitus. And they now own this. They can now do with this whatever they want to do with it. And they can make it work the way they want to. I lost interest in this build, but it's okay because I have some new project ideas that I will be working on separate from this. So it's not like I'm going to stop building. I kind of have stopped building for a while, but I will be starting fresh, essentially. So there is that. Sorry, just 1 second. So we got that going on. And actually, let's check out Voices area. See if there's anything to show. A lot of expanding going on. You'll see where we did our map update. Right here. Oh wow, so we do got some stuff going on, actually. So that's just cool. Dang. A lot going on here. A lot of area being marked out. Very, very cool. yeah, so we got some pretty interesting updates coming along with this. And so yeah, I basically kind of just gave up on this. Decided to start fresh. But that is a-okay. Now we're also gonna check up on not zombie, Mealy, who's kind of doing his own thing as well. And it's looking pretty cool. So we're back to spawn. So yeah, now I gotta figure out where I want to build, because in the map room there is a lot of stuff going on. Oh, I dodged the fin. Okay. So, like you can see, there is a lot happening. This entire section is being taken up. This is now claimed. So and you can see there's a lot of stuff being claimed for like updates. That is okay. That is a-okay. Again, this is a group project. One second. Sorry about that. Just had to mute for a second. Oh shoot, what was I saying? I don't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, basically we're gonna start fresh. We're not gonna do a city build. We're gonna do something that more aligns with what I like to build anyways, and that is, oh shoot. That is, of course, I like to build nerdy fins, so I'm gonna kind of build myself a little nerd haven, if you will. It'll be cool. I'm excited for this. So we're gonna find a spot to build temporarily. I don't know if this will be my definitive area, but it's gonna be temporarily just in a spot of nowhere, and then we'll build up from there. I do have my trusty building kit right here, my bundle of pre-determined stuff, which is cool. So I got some tools to help me out. So I got that going on. So now we're gonna just map out. Well, not map out, but we're gonna kind of just build and go from there. I'm not gonna be going as grand as I was planning originally with the previous idea, just because that just does not work out for me. So we're kind of just gonna go off the grid, and we're gonna go probably here, is what I'm thinking. Just kind of off the grid in its own area, and we're gonna go from here. So what I'm thinking is I want to do. How do I want to do this? I want to do like a cool like gate. So for the gate, I want to get like a lot of stone blocks, but I need to look up some stone gradients. So let's see, what do we got for some stone gradients? Like that's kind of cool. I like the way that looks. I might go with that one actually. Um, and I think that is what I'm gonna go with. This one right here. Okay, so that's not the one I just grabbed. This one right here. So I need these blocks. So it looks like it is. So it's not even stone at the end. There's like some gray wool. Right? So that's some gray wool. One second. I wonder, is there a block palace for Minecraft? Okay, let's see. Okay, we do have a whole thing. Oh, that's pallets though. I want like Minecraft gradient. Okay, so I kind of want to start off with that. I don't like all these extra blocks that are in here though. Slowed. I mean, I like that. That texture looks nice. So we're gonna do this. So we got stone. Let's grab these blocks. So we got stone. Sorry, I am not a great builder, so I'm trying out new tools. That's stone brick. We got stone brick carved. Or actually stone brick, as I want to call it here. Craft stone brick as well. I don't want furnaces in my build. I don't like a lot of these like extra random blocks that they put in. I get they have them for like reasons, but I'm not a fan of them. They don't look good to me. And then we have polished basalt. So I need to find polished basalt. Where did I find basalt? Oh, right here. Okay. Pistons. No, don't want those. We got like deep slate. Yep. And then we got blast furnace. No, I don't want these. No, it does kind of look nice. I don't think I can do that without having like a debug stick, so we gotta get rid of that. It's doing a lot of blocks. Just saying. Stained clay, cyan. Cyan terracotta. We have deep slate. Bedrock, I guess, and another one that is needed. And then deep slate bricks as well. That seems to be our palette, so that seems to be our palette, right? Oh, see how that gradient works? Oh wait, we have something that's not supposed to be here. I think we'll go with that. And then we'll make this 12 tall, I think. That looks good. So, now we're just gonna kind of build this out. Okay. Let's start building. Okay, so actually we have a gradient, so let's get a gradient. Some colors going. So red will be like main builds, yellow, green, and blue will be our kind of our color coding. Okay, so kind of plan out what I'm thinking. We're gonna have our entrance be like this, I think. This will be our entrance. Right here. Okay, so we got this, our main rectangle. And then we have our next part. So this is our main entrance. Then we have how to go and do this. Wouldn't be too big. No, that should be fine. And then let me grab a reference picture actually of what I'm kind of thinking of. Images, yeah, I don't want this, I want open imaging tab. Okay, so this is kind of what I'm thinking. Is I kind of want to do this. Okay, so judging by what I have, I think my palette is all wrong, actually, because it's more brighter. Like it's a brighter color. So we're actually gonna get rid of this palette. In fact, what we'll do, we'll get rid of these as well. So this is kind of what I have in mind, is I kind of want to do like a manner. So I want to get this going. So let's get our first color, which seems to be like almost sand. The sandstone. Okay, no, so the bottom needs to be sandstone. And then the top is more darker of a color. So it's almost like this. The only problem though is how do I get like all these colors in there? Because it has like, maybe not then. Let's get that as our block. And then we'll exclude the flexion table. Right? Let's try this. Let's see how this palette looks. And then we'll go with, okay, but let's see. Okay, so we got it's a sandstone and car sandstone. So sandstone, chiseled sandstone, Then we got birch wood. Some birch logs. That's what it suggests. Mushroom block inside. Oh, I don't have access to the mushroom block, I don't think. Do I? No. I have to slash give that to myself, okay. And then raw iron. So that's kind of our palette. So let me just slash give S mushroom underscore block. And it looks like it's the red mushroom block, so we'll go red underscore mushroom block. Yeah, that was right. That was right. Okay, perfect. So now we just flop these around. So that is our palette. Okay. So let's kind of build this out. There's a lot more colors in there though, that's the problem. But okay, so two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there, we got one. And then then I don't think I like this block. It doesn't look right to me. So we're gonna swap this out for this, and this will look a lot better. Yeah, okay. I mean, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. I need some help. So we're gonna go into our Discord call, and we're gonna figure this out, because I do not know how to do this gradient. Yeah, so voices in here. So we'll join voice VC. Hello!
Hello, mate.
I am currently struggling. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I swallowed a little bit of shampoo, but I'm fine.
Oh, Jesus.
It's okay. It wasn't too terribly much. It was just enough to get me to cough a bit. That's fine.
Okay, that's not bad then.
Yes.
So,
recommendation for you: don't swallow shampoo. It doesn't taste very nice.
for me,
But
it always gets my eye.
What's wrong?
For me, it always gets my eye. That's my problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that happened once to me. That was very unpleasant. Yeah. What's wrong?
I am starting my new project. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
post it in my ideas area. And I need help
Righto.
figuring out what blocks to use for this, because I'm trying to create like a gradient with these blocks, but I can't get it out. I can't get it to work. So let's go into my thread, and then let's bring this picture.
Have you seen the progress the zombies already made with that dam?
Yeah, I saw it. It looks great.
He is a wizard.
He is. Okay, so here's what I got going. I just posted my ideas. So I'm trying to create that look for the entrance, but I can't get the blocks right. I thought I had the right blocks, but I don't think I do. Because there's a lot more like blue and green in the picture. There's just like copper could go in there, but
Also, just in case you haven't seen yet, I have made a Christmas map for treasure hunters, and that's all ready to go.
oh, sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah. Since I was a bit late when it comes to October, I figured I'd get Christmas done and out the way. It's a
Yeah.
much smaller map as well, so it's not going to take as long to play. So if you want to make a Christmas themed video, that's there ready to go, so you have enough time to edit.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Um. Hmm. That? No, that doesn't look good. I can't figure out what this palette would be. Ah. I don't
Well,
know.
just to let you know, if you have tried sending a picture somewhere, I do not see it.
No?
No,
It should be in my ideas and projects spot.
it is in projects.
And then it'll be under like my thread.
No thread. ST's projects. Pardon me.
That's too big as well. God damn it, I don't know. See what I mean? It's
Is the
like a
red
very like rock.
outline for something of yours?
Sorry?
Is this red outline for something of yours?
Yes. I'm. This is kind of going to be the spot where the entrance will be, but I'm building outside of there so I can kind of put it where I want it in the entrance space. Basically, I'm gonna be creating. So my new idea for my area is like a nerd haven. So it's a bunch of like nerdy fins, and we're starting off with
Nerd
kind of
Haven, bless
like.
your heart.
Sorry.
I said Nerd Haven, bless your heart, hip hats.
Um. Yes, it's gonna be Bruce Manor. Like, or not Bruce
Batman,
Manor, like
okay.
Wayne Manor. So it's gonna be like Batman, kind of to start off like with the entrance. So that's kind of the idea I'm going
Okay.
for. But I can't figure out for the life of me what blocks to use. Because here's what I was thinking, right? I was originally thinking like sandstone, block of raw iron, but then there's like all these like blues and oranges and sometimes like a green, like greens in there. Some like copper, but it doesn't work well. The palette just doesn't work.
Mm.
I'm struggling.
It's okay.
God
I'll give you
damn
a
it.
hand.
Why am I so bad at building?
Hey, we all have our strengths.
Not me.
It also does help that Gumby's an artist, and I've taken a art course when I was in school.
Yeah, that I have not taken art. I am not an artist. um, so what blocks do you think would work then for this?
Well, first, I'm trying to see what image you sent so I can get an idea of what you're trying to make.
Oh, you still can't find it? It should be at the very bottom of my thread.
No, yeah, I can find it. Don't you worry, I can find it. My Wi-Fi is just not deciding to work.
Oh, so it's not loading.
Yeah, it's that.
I mean, I could always
It's a pain.
screen share as well.
If you want to do that, that's up to you.
I can try that. Here, let me try screen share.
Because I can see your 24th of August picture of the red bridge, but
Yeah, I'm screen sharing. Okay, let's screen share
oh, there goes Meatly.
that. And then share. Okay. There. Now I should be able to see it. There. Oh yeah, he did leave.
It'll be great if my Wi-Fi does decide to load and I can actually see. Because right now I'm just staring at a void with a blue circle.
Seriously?
Yeah, my Wi-Fi does not like me. I don't know why, but for the last week or so, the Wi-Fi has just been really bad for me. But then we do use sky, so
Yeah, it says it's showing it. So yeah, you must just have a Wi-Fi problem. Um,
yeah. I'm gonna turn on my 4G and see if that helps.
okay.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's helping.
That helped?
Yep, that helps. Turning on my 4G helped.
Okay, so
Right,
you
so
you able to see it now?
yeah, so you're going to try and make a stone arch with a gate that leads to your quote unquote nerd paradise.
Yes.
You want to make this big, damn.
Well, sorta. Yeah, kinda. I don't know. I'm figuring it out. I don't know scale.
Well, firstly, I would recommend trying to figure out a comfortable size. Because while it's all and good trying to go for scale, if you go too big, you're going to get burnt out just building the same stuff over and over again. Then you have the issue of running into how can I fill this?
Okay, so let's see. I'm just
The
gonna
issue
do
of too small is it's too small. You won't be able to fit in much. So I would
right.
recommend making a rough outline of the archway and a little bit of the wall on either side and estimate how much or how big what's going to be inside is going to be.
So if I'm building the gate,
Because what sort of thing are you going to put inside this little haven? Are you going to put in statues, books worth? Are you going to put in references to films, series, books, comics?
basically, yeah. But the start and fin is like here. Let me bring up. Let me go here. I'm basically trying to create. If I can spell properly. Kind of trying to do my version of like a Wayne Manor, essentially.
You on your little Wayne Manor, so okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
so that's what I mean. Like I need to be like big enough to like get scale. No, it's kind of like that. So that would be kind of the
Do you
size.
often have trouble with the art?
Sorry?
Do you have trouble with the art at all?
I can do arch shapes. I think. Can I do arch shapes? Or am I delusional? Let's see.
Well, an arch is a half of a circle, typically, or a
Oh, wait.
oblong circle.
That's. There we go. That's kind of the.
That's how big you want the gate to be.
It's kind of like that. But it would
Keep
be.
in mind, this is only rough. You don't need to go too detailed with this.
Right. Kind of like that would be the shape. And then.
If that's the shape,
So I think that's a good scale, because I don't want it to be small. But also we don't want it to be too big. So.
so theoretically, if you were to do this on the other side, that would then be. It would look like that.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe.
And you said you wanted a gradient.
Yeah, so basically I'm trying to replicate like the stone look that's going on.
Okay.
That's where I'm.
Issue with the stone look, that's often a mixture of not only gradient, but color and pattern. So if you want to replicate the stone look, let me stare really hard at it for a little bit, and I will put together a palette for you.
Okay. That sounds good.
Thank you. Right. Because what might also be useful for you, if a little bit tricky, is because of the grooves you can see, it might be good to, let's put this here for now, have some blocks like stairs so you can make lines. Potentially put them inwards, and depending how thick you want this to be, it can make it look like actual bricks in the wall.
Right.
Let's see, where is it? Where's it gone? There it is. Unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't have many dull, pale, cream colors. I'll actually give you two variations for you to choose from.
Okay. Meantime, I'm going to.
Right, that might be a good mixture of palettes. Theoretically, what you could do actually is mix the two together. So let's take the darker colors first. I'll go over here. So let's just do this. This is just an example to keep in mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, someone just joined. Hello?
Oh,
Yeah,
hello.
How's it going?
how are you?
Okay.
So, bit of an update. Oh, first of all, I am streaming. I did put an announcement, so just to warn them, I am streaming. It's just a chill stream.
Okay.
So nothing too crazy. Second, I gave my area to Floydus and Zombie.
Nice.
Because I gave up on it. So now I am working on Wayne Manor. And Floydus is trying to help me figure out my palette for it because right now
Oh yeah.
I'm struggling like crazy trying to figure this shit out.
You're swearing while you stream, that's new.
What?
You swore and you're streaming, that's new.
Hey, it's not marked for kids. I can swear if I want.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's like
Fair.
excessive swearing, like what
Okay.
Riley does that I don't like.
Fair dues, fair dues.
Um, yep. Oh, apparently the new Minecraft update is on the 9th, by the way.
Huh.
Alright.
So that's the Mounts of Mayhem update. Which, by the way, this is a small update. And this one's probably the smallest one we've had all year.
Hmm.
I mean, it's still decent. I really hope we get a creative based update soon. We're getting too many survival ones that are like,
Yeah, survival keeps being well fed while we're drowning.
yeah, which is not good because I'm not sure if you've seen. There's a new game that's in early access soon called Hightail.
Yeah, I've seen one of that. I wasn't sure if that was AI or what.
No,
But
it is. You know
it does look
Hypixel?
yeah.
It's those people who are creating their own game. They've been working on it for years. They were bought by Riot Games, and Riot Games sold back to them. And it's basically going to be their version of Minecraft. The creative stuff is already way better than what we have. Um,
Yeah, I saw you could do terrain without the need of mods.
yeah, like I'm like, oh my god, ooh, Minecraft might be cooked if they don't start implementing better creative stuff for us.
Hmm.
Like, if Hightail was as good as it is, I gotta be honest, I might swap to Hightail if it's good.
It would entirely depend for me if I can afford the thing.
I think they
And if it runs on an Xbox One, which knowing my luck, probably not.
I think as of right now, I think it's PC only. But I'm not sure.
Um,
I'm not sure because it's gonna
mm,
allow like
uh,
modding and stuff as well.
hmm.
I don't know. It's in early development. It's too early to tell. But from what I've seen, I'm pretty damn impressed, to be honest.
Hmm.
But
I would say that's probably as close to the gradient that you wanted as I can get.
okay,
There is probably a way to do it better, but
okay. Thank you. I'm gonna end my screen share now because it is
yeah, that's
kind
fair.
of issues. Um,
Yeah, I hope that helps, and I
it
hope
definitely
how I've done it
does.
helps you visualize it.
Yeah, no, it definitely helps. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The neat thing about Wayne Manor is the shape is pretty straightforward for like the mansion and stuff. Well, I guess it depends on what style I'm going for. Mind you, they're mainly the same all throughout. So maybe I'll go with this one right here. I like this one quite a bit. Go into my ideas and projects, and paste. Oh, it. Screw you, Discord. That's so dumb.
What's the matter?
Oh, you know, Discord has that thing where it's like, oh, this it sees the file limit. Apparently, I can't save the image to the Discord because it seeds the file limit. Yeah,
Discord really wants you to buy Nitro.
it really does, and I'm not doing it because it's expensive, and I don't have money.
Yeah, I don't have money either, so not leeching from me.
Yeah. Okay, so now I forgot the scale for this shit. I think to figure out the scale for the gate is I need to figure out the scale for the actual building itself. So
Yeah, if you figure out the scale of the building, then you can figure out the scale of the gate so it doesn't look disproportionate.
yeah. So it's pretty. It's a large freaking building. So
I flailing.
let's see.
Want to find a rocket? Also, have either of you had a look at the new unicorn ancestor that I added for treasure hunters?
No.
I have not.
No,
I don't
buddy.
think.
Oh my lordy though. Is this your city, Sander, with the tanks?
I don't think Xander's in here.
No, he's not.
No, Cameron. Damn it. Sorry.
Cameron, apparently you're Xander now.
Damn, am I just that irrelevant? That's crazy.
It's not that you're irrelevant. I just. People will sound the same to me if I'm not paying attention, and I do
Fair
apologize.
enough.
This is big in here.
You know what the key is to gain relevancy, Cameron?
Being around more.
I was just about to say
Hey.
that.
That is true.
You show up like what, once a week every
Once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously though. Does anyone know who made the Tanks City section?
That
I think
is
it's
that is
Sandy, but I
Xander.
could be wrong. Sander. Okay, I
That
was
is
right.
Xander, yeah. That is his additional project he's working on.
Compared to everyone else, I feel like I'm going slow as hell.
I'm going slow. I'm back to square freaking one.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so fudge. How do I figure out the scale for this?
Oh my dear.
Okay,
I
so
see Zombie bless his heart has seen what I did with my basin and is expanding it to his.
You watch more Welcome to Derry, John?
yeah, I'm all caught up. Are you?
No, not yet. But I know what happens anyway.
Dude, stop spoiling stuff for yourself.
Well, I can't watch it anyway because I don't have HBO Max.
And neither do I. I have Crave. Do you not have Crave in the UK?
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, right, Cameron, you sound sick.
Yes, I've got a cold, and it's pissing me off.
Damn. I mean, that's the joy of winter, cold season, right? So.
I got it because the weather, like, the temperature dropped in the UK, like, really quickly, and it was just, like, had no freaking warning, and I was like, great, thanks.
To be fair, I had/have a little bit of a cold, but I'm managing it fine.
I bounce back and forth between colds. It's weird. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I'm good. I'm not sick. 2 days later.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I have watched the first episode of Stranger Things, though. I will tell you that.
Okay, what'd you think? What'd you think? What'd you think?
I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
I agree. I'm really enjoying the way it's going.
Because for me though, it's quite unfortunate because I watch it as a family, so I can't just watch them all in like one go.
Oh, that's what I did. I went from 8:15, 8:30. By the time I was done, all 4 episodes, it was 1:15 in the morning.
So we were planning to watch it yesterday, but then my brother decided he wanted to go out, so then couldn't do that. Finally, we had some time all together, so we watched the first one during dinner. And then my brother was going out for the weekend, so I won't be able to watch the second one tomorrow, but hopefully Sunday night.
I mean, the good news is, too, thankfully, you don't have to wait for any episodes until Christmas.
Yeah.
So that's the nice thing.
I'm interested to see where it's going though, because the cliffhanger for episode 1 was kind of crazy.
They definitely do go places after that.
They go here, there, and everywhere.
There's some crazy shit that happens in each episode. Like, each episode has like a spot where it's like, oh damn, okay. So I don't think you'll be disappointed, for sure. Episode 4 is definitely the best out of the bunch, though, for sure.
I would imagine it would be, because the Duffer Brothers are like that. They're like leaving us on cliffhangers.
Yeah. Because, so I believe the way it works is there's the 4 episodes, and then we're getting
3 more.
3 more on Christmas, and then we're getting the finale on New Year's.
Yes, sir.
Which I will be watching that to bring in the new year. 100%. That'll be fun. So, let's see what's the best way to.
Oh yeah, so you're planning on watching it? If so, I won't talk to John about it.
No, I'm not fussed about it.
No,
Stranger
you're not a
Things
Stranger Things fan?
and The Pennywise show, I'm not interested.
Okay, John, we can yap about the first episode.
Sweet.
We're good to just yap about it. All right, I thought it was pretty interesting. I thought the whole thing with Dustin was pretty interesting. That whole arc.
Yes. Yeah. Good. I don't
Well,
want to
honestly, I don't know what's happened to him, because the last I saw, he was getting his ass absolutely beat.
Oh yeah.
But honestly, don't say anything.
You'll find out. You will definitely find out. I will say, episode 2 picks off right where episode 1 ends off. So.
Yeah, I found that really interesting as well, that Will can somehow control the creatures of the Upside Down, which confused me.
Yep.
He's originally from there, that's why.
See, there's not really much I can say, because... God damn it.
We'll probably find that out later down the line.
Yep. You definitely find it out later down the line. I can definitely confirm that.
Obviously, they had that callback to season 1 at the start of the episode.
Yeah, it mirrors season 1 a lot, which is nice. I will say, it seems like every character levels up in terms of their importance in the story.
Yeah.
Which I like a lot. I'm trying to be so vague right now. Like, I don't want to accidentally say something I'm not supposed to.
Obviously, the new fat kid, he plays a big role in the story eventually. When I get there.
Yep, yep. The fat kid does play a role. Does play a role for sure. Um,
And those visions Holly keeps getting, but we don't actually know what the frick they are. Well, I don't anyway.
you'll find out. You'll definitely find out. This is brutal for me. Like I can't say anything. Ugh. Um. God damn it. Ah. Window shape? That's kind of the window shape. Oh no. Okay. That kind of works, I guess.
I'm glad they confirmed. I'm glad they confirmed it. Like I kind of had an I kind of thought that he would be there from the beginning, like that, like Vecna. But I'm glad they kind of confirmed it.
Yup. Yup. Um, Vecna was there. From the beginning. Um, and we now know what happened to Will in that point in time. See, this sucks because I literally went and I binged all episodes back to back. So, like, I have so much more knowledge than you do currently. Um,
So I remember the one time I remember like watching like season 4 with my mum before my dad and my stepmom and my brother, and they got really annoyed at me. So I was like, okay, never again.
yeah. Oh, here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. You can definitely tell that this season has a way bigger budget than the last one because you
Yes,
get a lot more Demogorgon action in this season. You know, previous
yes, which
seasons the
I'm really
Demogorgons are
happy
kind
about.
of like they show up, but they're used sparingly. There, there's a lot more Demogorgons in these 4 episodes.
Like, yeah, because surely they're not just like a rare subspecies where they appear like once every now and then.
No, I would say you will start seeing them a lot more by episode. Is it 2 or 3 that they show up a lot? But there's an interesting plot with these Demogorgons.
I don't know if you've noticed it, but I kind of noticed the design of them has changed a little bit.
A little, yeah. I would say a little bit. Um, God, I really wish you had seen all the episodes.
I can't because otherwise my parents will get mad at me.
Yeah. Well, I was planning on my idea was to watch it as a family too, but then they're like, they're like, you watch it by yourself. We're gonna be busy. I'm like, okay. So I like did 2 bags of popcorn, put it in my popcorn bucket, put on my TV to like pretty loud volume, and just had it go until like 1:15 in the morning. Good news is it didn't crash on me once. I didn't have any lag problems, no crash problems. It was great. I was seeing online a lot of people had problems with it crashing.
Yeah, apparently, it crashed like once or twice.
I mean, I'm not surprised. And the funny thing too is they increased the bandwidth to prevent it as well. They're like, yeah, we're gonna increase the bandwidth to prevent it from crashing on people. That still didn't do anything, which I knew it wouldn't. I was like, yeah, I don't know how well you think this is actually gonna work. But yeah, I actually started it around the same time as the episodes like dropped.
Yeah.
Which that was a fun experience because I was watching it in real time with everyone else.
What I like as well, and I know it's just like a little thing, but like the Netflix intro has changed as well for the series.
Yeah, it's really cool. They're doing that a lot with their shows, is doing like different intros, um, which I like quite a bit. Also, I saw apparently today that Wednesday got renewed for season 3.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm predicting it will be the last season of Wednesday. That's my prediction. Which, by the way, I'm kind of worried for Netflix because if they're ending off all their big shows, they better hope they have a new hit on their hands. Otherwise, Netflix might struggle to get people on their service to watch their stuff.
I mean, I think K-pop Demon Hunters is keeping them afloat right now.
Yes, but that's only gonna go for so long, for one. And second, the second movie, the earliest the second movie comes out is 2029.
We have Zombie.
Hey, Zombie!
Hello.
Hi! How's it going?
Good.
We were discussing Stranger Things season 5.
I watched it. I liked it, except for the weird Jonathan and Steve subplot about Nancy. That I
Did you
did
watch
not
all
like,
4
but
episodes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Someone who's seen all 4 episodes?
Don't say anything, please. I've only seen the first episode because I have to watch it
Cameron
with my
is
family.
suffering currently. He's not able to watch
No,
more.
I think I still prefer season 1 and 2 over 3, 4, and 5, but it's so good.
I mean, here's the thing. For people who say they prefer seasons, realistically, there's not a single bad episode of the entire show.
I mean, I'm not a fan of the season 2 episode 6. I think it's the one where Elle goes outside of Hawkins and meets with her sister.
I'm the same.
not
I wasn't a big
I mean,
fan of that.
I think everyone is kind of on the same page with that moment.
That just made no sense in the whole story.
Concept. I just wish it was done a little bit better, but
I mean, I guess I don't know. Maybe I'm. I really love the show, and I really love this new season as well. There's some moments where I'm like, oh my god, they're actually doing this, and I'm like, okay, that's awesome.
yeah, I won't say anything for Cameron.
Yeah,
but,
no, I'm being. He keeps like
there are
mentioning
certain
stuff.
points in the show I was like, oh my god, are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? And then they did it, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, I was like laying down just watching, and then there's one moment that pops up, and I literally went and I sat up, like just staring at the TV. I was like locked in for so many moments. I feel there's like one moment of every episode where that happened.
Like a couple of times, I'm not gonna say anything, but there's a couple of times where I'm like, that guy just straight up teleported. He's cheating. Like in the span of like 2 seconds. I'm like, bro, they seriously overbuffed him. What the heck behavior?
Yeah.
It's OP. It's overpowered.
Yeah, I've only seen up to episode 1, so so for me it just left off with the Demogorgon breaking into the Wheeler's house. That's as far as I've gotten.
I instantly knew it was gonna be the Wheeler's house too. I instantly knew. Because I saw the house, like the silhouette of the house. I'm like, is that the Wheeler's house? Or because I'm like, there's no way that's the buyer's house. The buyer's house isn't that big. I'm like, that's the Wheeler's.
Wait, so Cameron, you've only gotten to the point where the Demogorgon is in the house, so you haven't seen what happens in the house. Right?
No.
Okay, then I won't say anything. Then.
Yeah, we can't say anything else. Damn it, Cameron, watch the episodes faster.
Right, it's my family being so fucking busy.
Oh, are you watching it together as a family?
Yeah, we always have since the first season came out.
That is awesome. That is really awesome. I'm watching some shows. as a family. Well,
I mean, the time it came out, I was waiting on my phone on Netflix, waiting for it refreshing, and then I just binge watched the 4 episodes in the same night. So
yeah, that's what I ended up doing. I was up late that night. Um, did you have any problems with crashing or no?
uh, I think once I think I accidentally closed out of it by accident,
Really,
but
you
I
had
don't
a
think
crashing problem?
I don't think it crashed for me. I think I don't remember.
Because I saw some people online complain. They're like, "Oh my god, the game crashed on me," or not the game, the show crashed, Netflix crashed, and I'm like, I didn't have a single problem with lag or anything. I'm like, I was lucky, goddamn. And I started 15 minutes late because I was cooking up popcorn, so I was waiting, and I was doing that upstairs, and I went downstairs, and I pressed play.
And then it just didn't load for you.
No, it just worked. It worked completely. Um, I'm not gonna lie, I checked at the end of each episode to see if there was an end credit scene. Because I was like, why is there still like 5 minutes left? I'm like, is there an end credit scene? And then there wasn't. So I'm like, okay. Next episode.
I just credits.
Yeah.
Uh, how long was episode 4? It was like 2 hours, right?
It was,
felt like
it
2 hours.
was, no, it wasn't 2 hours. It was like an hour and a half.
Really?
I think so.
It
I don't
felt
think it
like
was
2 hours watching that. I don't know why.
It definitely felt, it was, I mean, these are like great lengths. I know the finale is 2.5 hours. I know that.
Do you know how many episodes are gonna be? Like, I'm guessing 6 or 8, right?
There's gonna be 9 episodes. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
9. Are they doing the same thing with season 4? How they did like 6 episodes, and then they did like the 2 hour long episodes of 7 and 8. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I
But I
believe that's
guess
what
in
they're
this
doing.
case, it would be like 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the lengths of the 4 episodes: hour 11, 57 minutes, hour 9, hour 26.
Hmm.
By the way, a lot happened in that 57-minute episode. Like, I was shocked how much happened in that one.
Which one's a 57-minute episode?
That was episode. Was that episode? I just closed out of it. I think that was episode 2.
Actually, I can just look it up on my phone. I can just open Netflix when I do it.
Yeah, episode 2. What's the
Which don't say the name for
Oh no, I've already seen the names because we're on the menu for each one.
What? Okay, I can't click on Stranger Things. Okay.
I know the next one's called The Disappearance of Holly Wheeler, so I know something's gonna happen.
Foreshadowing is a literary device.
I will say I am shocked how much of a main character they're making a certain character in the show. I was like, oh, they're a lot more important to the show than I thought they were going to be.
One thing I really think I do enjoy is taking characters who have no connection to the story, and then putting them in a situation where they finally understand what's going on. Like,
yeah,
like, I liked it with like Erica, like because like Erica was an annoying little.
Oh my god,
and,
Erica
like,
pissed me off.
Yeah. But then she's in on with the plans, or well, she wants to be in on the plans, but they don't let her basically.
Because she's too young. You know, right now she's the same age as they were in season 1. I think she's the same age now. But yeah, I like what they did with her character throughout the show.
Yeah.
Oh, how did you feel about the reveal of the one character who appeared for like a minute? You know who I'm talking about, right?
Which episode?
It was one of the last episodes. I think it was episode 4 that this character showed up in.
Behind the door.
No. It was a character who has been in, I think, every season, maybe not. They played a very important role in the earlier seasons. Um, and then they just show up for like a minute. I was like, oh, they're back! That's awesome.
Can you just send a text over in Discord
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
talking about?
I'll send a message. Check your DMs. Um. Oh, I have caps lock on. Let's turn that off.
Oh yeah.
I got really excited when that character showed up. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
And it was about Erica, so
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm sure that he'll have like more in other further episodes.
I would think so, because I mean, they played an important role in like earlier seasons, especially season 1 and 2. They played a very important role.
Yeah.
I really hope Cameron's not like trying to like make it in his mind who we're talking about.
I have no idea, to be honest.
Okay, good. Keep it that way.
To be fair, he's not like super important to the plot of the episodes. I mean,
No, but it was like a cool. And if it's just a cameo, it was a cool cameo, I guess.
I don't know why it would be a cameo though. I mean, he's literally a part of the world.
But I don't know if they were in season 4. I don't know if they were. I can't remember.
Were they?
I don't think they were because they weren't really in the school much in season 4.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh God! It's a student.
Oh no!
Yeah, I've really narrowed it down.
I mean, you kind of can.
Fair. Yeah, I don't think I remember them being in season 4. Then again, I haven't watched
I don't think they
season 4
were.
in a while.
Because
The only few times I go back to watch season 4 are the moments with like Hopper and Anton behind the in the basically gulag, and then they're over talking about the Demogorgon over the dinner, and then fighting.
Yeah.
And then... that's the stuff I remember of season 4. I really liked it. Also, the first person FOVs I really liked in season 5.
Yeah, that was cool. Damn.
The only
I love
Christmas.
the foreshadowing when someone was comparing someone else to someone else, and you're like, "You're calling me that?" It's like, no. And then by the end, he was clearly that.
That was like,
I'm gonna
oh.
stay in the realm. I'm gonna stay in the realm, but I'm gonna go. So good luck, enjoy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was some great foreshadowing. That was in the same episode too, wasn't it?
I think so, because they're tunneling, right?
Yeah. Also, I don't think this is a spoiler because this was in episode 1. I love how they turn the entire cast of characters into like their own like special ops.
Yeah, like their own little groups, like
Like that was cool. I don't know, this remind me of like not like Call of Duty, but like like that team where there's this group does this, and they're all like intertwined completely.
yeah.
I like that a lot. I was like, that's cool. I liked how they gave Robin and Steve a podcast then.
Yeah, I like that as well.
That
Yeah, I don't think I have any major complaints of season 5 so far. I'll probably like rewatch it, and I'll probably gain some. The only thing I look like, which I mean, you can see in the first episode. It's not a spoiler, but it's the weird Steve and Jonathan fighting over
Oh,
Nancy's
yeah.
name. That I'm not a fan of that.
I mean, here's the thing. Unfortunately, ever since season 2, yeah, season 2, the character of Jonathan has been kind of put in the back. He doesn't really do
Yeah,
much.
like he's like a background character that's in the foreground, but
Yeah.
like
And I do think,
like
honestly.
like if you take Jonathan out of, I mean, season 1, Jonathan was pretty important because
Oh, he was very important.
yeah, he's Will's older brother.
Yep.
He's helping try to find him, and he's what captured the image of the Demogorgon when it was gonna take Barbara. Like, he was important. And compared to like Steve, I like Steve's character arc, but I don't like how they're handling him so far in chapter 5.
Yeah.
Because I'm under the opinion that people are obviously going to die in season 5, and one of my characters that I think is going to die because they've been growing as a character over the seasons is Steve, and
I
so
don't think so.
far Steve's not really been too likable. I don't know why.
I actually have a different prediction of who I think's gonna die.
I mean, it's not spoilers, but because this is predictions, but
Yeah.
I think
as long as
Dustin.
you don't like say any like hard proof, like, oh, in episode 4, Mike does this thing, and so that means he's gonna die. Like,
No, but I just, based off of what I've seen, I think Dustin might actually die. And the reason for that is because of all the stuff that's happened between season 4 up to now. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of looking like they might wrap up his character, and they might kill him off.
Yeah.
I feel like one of the main 4 are gonna die for sure, and I don't think it's gonna be Mike, because I feel like Mike has to end up with 11 by the end of the show.
Well, because this isn't a spoiler, but in the thing Nancy sees when Vecna does his thing to her, Nancy sees I think Karen, I think is her name, dead.
Yep.
She sees like Holly, I think, dead. I don't know about Ted, but
Ted's gonna be dead for sure. he's like the most useless character in the entire show.
The thing if Cameron watched all of episode 1, I think I would have. I think I wanted to say something about him, but since he hasn't watched it, then I'm not gonna say. I think it would have been cool if there was like a scene with Ted.
Yeah,
because he's supposed to be a Vietnam veteran, right? Or at least he was in a war.
Yeah. He's such a useless character, though. He really is.
I'll send you a message of what I think I would wanted.
Okay.
I don't know why, but I've ever since season 5, ever since the announcement of season 5, the final season, I've always had a feeling that 11 was gonna die. I don't know. I've just always had that feeling.
I mean, no, I don't think so. Absolutely not. They can't kill off 11. Do you know what that would do to the character of Hopper if 11 dies?
No.
Okay, what do you know of Hopper's character? There's a very big part of his character, and that should explain exactly why she can't die.
He sees her as his daughter in a sense.
Exactly. His real daughter died to cancer. If they kill off his quote unquote new daughter, that would be like the worst thing. Like that would be the equivalent of Will dying and Joyce having to deal with that after.
Have we seen Hop's well, I guess not wife, but like ex-wife. Have we seen her outside of season
No.
1 or 2?
I don't think we have. Yeah, I agree,
think that would've-
Zombie. I agree. I just read what you had put.
Yeah. Imagine that scene playing out. Like before that scene happens, they freeze up a bit, but then they like stance, but then they square the fuck up, and then
Yeah.
absolutely. Like I think that would have been cool. I think that would have been cool. I think that would have given that character a little bit more personality and given more like stakes.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I really did like in the first episode was the first person view of the Demogorgon attacking the convoy. I liked that. That was cool.
Yep.
Yeah, they do that multiple times
They do.
in the episode. They're really cool.
Yeah.
So it's not a one-off thing. Don't worry.
No, there a lot of cool things they introduce. They continue, which I like. I don't think
Yeah.
there's one thing that they're like, oh, we introduced it, but then we forgot about it. Which I like quite a bit. Trying to remember. I think they showed this character in episode 1, the new villain, right?
You mean the new villain?
I think they were in the first episode.
I've got an idea. Do you mean like
No,
Vision?
not that one. The other one. The one who is after a certain character.
Oh, I don't. Oh,
Do you mean
Yeah.
the bullies?
That
I'm
person.
not gonna lie, I thought that character was related to Dr. Kleiner. They look like Dr. Kleiner or Papa from
Yeah.
season 1.
Oh,
season
the military woman. Yeah.
Okay, she
Yeah.
was in episode 1? Okay. By the way, do you know who that actress is?
No.
Yeah, my parents pointed it out because they knew who she was.
So,
She
Terminator,
played-
she's Sarah Connor.
Yeah,
That's that.
yeah, she was Sarah Connor in
Yeah.
Terminator 2.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, that's Sarah Connor.
Damn.
Her name is, what's the name of the actress? She has a really cool name. Sarah Connor actress. Linda Hamilton.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like as I was, she looks like Dr. Kleiner. Like I don't know if it's.
Yeah, could they be like related or something?
They
I wouldn't be
could.
surprised.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, even up to episode 4, we don't know anything about her.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember learning anything about her besides she's.
I wouldn't be surprised if there is a scene where Kay is like, I don't know, like in her like military home or whatever, like in a barrack or something, and like among her personal belongings is a picture of her and Dr. Kleiner or something like that.
That'd be cool. That could be cool.
Yeah.
Even
if it doesn't like, even if they don't like focus on it, like even that would just be like, oh hey, here's some like subtle story that she knows why 11 is like that. She knows why 11 is strong. She knows why Ellen's telepathic or whatever, because her brother's work. So
yeah. By the way,
apparently
think
this is just something my brother told me. I don't know if it's true or not.
okay.
But apparently my brother said there's going to be 3 main characters that die in the series, die in season 5.
I believe
I don't
it.
think that's
I
true,
think
but I definitely think it would be interesting that some death does happen because it's a high stakes story.
yeah. I think at least one character from the main 4 dies.
Yeah.
And I think it's gonna be Dustin. I really do. Because here's the thing. You can't kill off Will, because that would just completely erase the importance of the whole story with Will and, his mother, Joyce. I feel like if you look back at season 1 specifically, that shows why Will can't die. Um and then I don't think Lucas can die because with Matt's. Um
Mm. If,
and
if
then
if any character out of the group is a die, I mean, then I think it would be Max, if anything, because
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past them to do that. So
yeah, like, I mean, I won't say anything, but I mean, I won't be surprised if Max is able to wake up and then resume the fight in the real world instead of being in a coma or whatever. But uh, I think I do think that most likely, if one of the characters was going to die, I think it would maybe be Max. I personally think that Steve is gonna die. I think he's gonna have a moment where he sacrifices himself or something, kind of like Eddie. Um, as for a third character, I don't know. Maybe like Hopper or something. I don't know. I think Hopper would lay down his life in order to save someone else.
I mean, here's the thing though. They already did a fake out death with Hopper.
Yeah, in season 3. Yeah.
So like, I don't know, to do like a fake out and then go, oh, we're gonna kill him off anyways. I mean, that'd be a bold move. They could, I guess, but I don't know. I do remember them
Yeah, I
saying,
mean, it's only speculation,
yeah,
but
I do remember when they were doing interviews before the season dropped, they're like, the finale will be very controversial amongst fans. So,
people are definitely dying.
yeah, I think another thing I don't think is happening. I don't know why people are so hung up about this. I don't think that Will and Mike are gonna end up together. I don't
no,
get that theory.
No.
Like,
I mean, I think it's obviously that Will is, he's obviously gay. Like,
oh,
that's
100%.
pretty 100%. But
Yeah.
Mike is already in a relationship with Elle. Like,
Yeah. Like,
or
I wouldn't be
Jane.
surprised if he
Colette.
confesses
Jane.
to
But
Mike.
I think that they're just gonna be good friends.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he confesses to Mike, but they're not ending up together.
No.
yeah, because I don't know about you guys, but like I was also like kind of weirded out with the whole like Robin and that other girl. Like I get it's part of the story, but it's just like, is it
What's that other
necessary?
girl's name? Not
Oh,
Barb. Not Barbara.
you're talking about the girl who works at the hospital?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
I don't remember. I don't remember what her name is, but I mean, Robin's already in a relationship with her. Like,
Yeah, they're in a relationship. They that was established in season in 3 or 4, I think.
well, it wasn't a thing in season 3 where because Robin, after escaping the Russians and hiding in the bathroom with Steve, they were like, it's like Steve's like, but but she's like, this person's a woman, and Robin's like, I know,
Mm-hmm.
and then Steve's like, oh.
Um. Yeah.
I mean, it's so I don't think they're in a relationship during that. I think it happens sometime between season 3 and 4. Because I think there's like, or maybe it even happened like between season 4 and 5. Because I know there were like glances between the two characters in season 4, but
Yeah,
I don't
there
think
was.
nothing.
There was.
So it may have just been between season 4 and 5 during the military like lockdown or whatever.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want the whole scene of them just like kissing and then we'll see it and then running off was a bit weird.
I mean, it's love.
It gets it. I mean, to be fair, Will's gay, so like I don't think he would care that much about one of his teammates in the plan also being a lesbian. I think Robin may care because I don't think she knows that Will's gay, but
I'm not saying it's like a bad thing, but it was just kind of just random to just put in there like a random moment. You know what I mean?
I mean,
yeah.
I feel like they're gonna build upon it though. I don't feel like it would have been there if they're not gonna do anything with it. Damn, I'm really struggling to get the shape of this build down.
I don't think I have anything else to say about season 5. At least not
without
spoilers.
spoiling, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of at that same point too. I mean, unless there's something else. I mean, this was literally in the beginning. I really do feel bad for Dustin with the whole thing of him having to basically carry on Eddie's like truth, and he can't. Like that's just sad. The fact that everyone still hates Eddie.
I mean, at a certain point, like, oh wow, the town split down the middle with a giant red pulsating thing, and then the military comes in and then locks everything down. That's something suspicious. But I mean, to be fair, like, they'd probably just think it was like, I don't know, earthquake or something.
Yeah,
So,
I was shocked how
I mean,
it.
They're ignorant because they just don't know any better. Like,
Yeah,
come on. Like, as much as it's easy to hate those characters, I mean, you hate them just because they don't know, and that's how someone in the 1980s would react, because to them that kind of stuff is just sorcery, blasphemy that goes against religion. Like,
I do find it funny how they start off the episode and like, oh, by the way,
to be fair, if a police report came out that the body of a classmate was found in another classmate's house, that was very like your first assumption isn't going to be wizardry. It was magic. It was from another dimension. No matter how many times Eddie would say, oh, it was like black magic or something, they'd probably be just like, yeah, magic doesn't exist, buddy, and then
100%.
him. I mean, that's what happened with Henry's dad, Victor Krause, was it?
Creel, I think, was the name.
Oh, no, well, it's not saying it was Creel, it was like Victor Creel, I think.
Yeah, his name's Henry Creel, isn't it?
No, the boy's name is Henry Creel.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the his father.
Yeah, his father's name was Victor Creel.
Yeah, Victor Creel.
Played by Robert Englund in the prison.
Yeah, that's Victor Creel.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I love how they got.
With Henry's family, and like, look where Victor is. He's in prison for something he didn't do.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, no matter what he says, like, they just started floating and their bones started cracking, and then they fell dead to the floor. Like, and the only person who didn't was my 8-year-old son. Like, oh yes, who did it? The 8-year-old son or the grown-ass man?
Yeah. I love how they got flippin' Freddy Krueger himself to show up and
Yeah, Robert.
like
Yeah.
that was so freaking cool. Um, that's one thing I love about the show is they pay so many homages to the '80s and actors from the '80s show up. I'm like, that is so awesome.
Yeah.
I will say this season has a big Nightmare on Elm Street vibe to me.
I mean, I remember seeing a post about it. This isn't like a news thing. It was announced, but Dead by Daylight is having a season 5, Vecna
Yep.
as a new killer for a new chapter. And one of the comments on the Reddit was like, it was comparing like if you think about it, Vecna's power is just like what Freddy's power should have been.
Oh, 100%.
And so they're gonna just say he's like a Freddy 2, and then that Freddy is just gonna be weaker than him. Which
Like, I would
I do
say
find
this season is like Nightmare on Elm Street meets it. That's how I would describe the season.
I guess.
I get a lot of like Pennywise parallels in this season specifically.
No, I can feel it a little bit as well.
There's like one character specifically who I'm like, oh yeah, this is a direct parallel to Pennywise.
I guess.
Holy, how's your 30 realm stories that just showed up? What?
Huh?
I just checked like the realm stories and had like 30 notifications for it.
The last one was on October 30th.
Oh, maybe it was Timeline? I have no idea. I just saw there's like 30 notifications for it. That was weird.
So obviously these are my most burning questions now after the first episode, right? So obviously don't say anything, but right. Obviously left us on a cliffhanger with Dustin getting his ass absolutely beat.
Yeah, absolutely fucking beaten by bullies. Yeah.
What the fuck is going on with Holly and this weird like vision she's out of in?
Mm-hmm.
With Mr. What's It?
Yeah.
Well, we can't say anything, but
I can't. No.
I mean, I'm gonna just say what I was thinking during those scenes. I'm like, maybe Mr. What's It's like a good guy. Maybe like that's what I was thinking, because like I think they were like playing it like to make it seem like he would be like a very like bad person, but for some reason I was just like thinking to myself like, I don't know, like maybe he is like maybe he would be a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, in that first episode, I mean, there's definitely a case for that to be made.
Yeah, there's three main ones. So what the fuck happened with Dustin? Who is Mr. What's It? And why is Will able to control the upside down creatures? Those are my three main questions as of right now.
All I'll say is it does get answered in the next 3 episodes.
Oh, and Dustin getting beaten up?
All three of his questions, they get answered by episode 4.
Oh, about the voice person Holly is talking to,
Yeah.
Dustin getting beat up, and the third one?
The film with Will.
Yeah, that's what gets
It all gets answered. So, yeah.
I don't know why, but I actually felt like visible fucking rage for some reason, like visceral rage when they killed that fucking snake. I don't know. I just felt really angry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's like classic like Stephen King too. Is like his like bullies in Stephen King stories aren't just bullies; they're like freaking psychopaths.
Yeah, now that I think about it, like, isn't like someone like killing animals a clear sign of like someone's a psychopath?
Oh yeah, that's if you watch Halloween. I don't know if it's the original Halloween or if it's the remake.
The Rob Zombie version has
kills.
the young version of Michael having like a dead cat in his
Wasn't it a hamster? I thought.
No, I think it was a dead cat. Although to be fair, there is in Dead by Daylight, the Michael he has the dead rabbit add-on. So I think that may have been a thing in the original Halloween 2, but I think I specifically remember it being a thing in the Rob Zombie Halloween where he had like the dead animal in his backpack.
Yeah. I actually really liked Rob Zombie's Halloween. The first one. The second one was horrible, but the first one I liked quite a bit.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
I like the twist of like actually going into like his story while he's in prison. I thought that was very
Yeah.
interesting. The fact that like he goes from talking and everything to he just goes mute. Like you just see him go completely dead inside, and all of his essence is
Sorry.
gone.
You continue.
Okay, no, say what you need to say. Say what you need to say.
I've seen a bit of Welcome to Derry. It seems interesting.
It's great. I love Welcome to Derry. I'm sad. There's only 3 episodes left, but I'm loving it. They. I feel so bad for this one character. Oh my god. She's just constantly thrown through the ringer multiple times. And I'm like, this poor girl. This poor freaking girl just can't catch a damn break.
I saw the beginning, like, of episode 1. That was freaking crazy.
Yep. With the kid, with the boy. Yep.
I saw like the whole like Native American thing. I found apparently that was like a really
That
big
is a
part of it.
very important part of that show. Like a lot of Pennywise's backstory is actually connected to the natives.
I mean, yeah, wasn't that the whole thing in like it chapter 2 where he was talking about like the others? Well, I don't know how to do a Pennywise impression, but
yeah. Yeah, they go way more into that in this show. Which, by the way, so each season goes further back in time. So
you can just talk about it all you want because I probably went in and watching it for a while.
Okay, so the character I'm talking about who gets thrown for the runner a lot, her name is Lily, and her oh my god. So it starts off, we find out everyone thinks she's insane. And there's this insane like a asylum called Juniper Hill.
And
the
name rings a bell.
She's been there multiple that's where the bully from It ends up in It Chapter 2.
What's his the bully's name again?
What was his name? He was the son of the police officer, like the chief.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about. Was it Billy?
It might have been. His name might have been Billy. Yeah.
Bro, why are all bullies called Billy? That's crazy.
Yeah. I think Billy was a common like. I don't know, but it is a common trend.
It just sounds like a country name. Hey Billy.
But yeah, so
especially where I live in the U.S., I think that would be a very common, I don't know, name in the deep South or whatever.
Yeah, well, it's short for William. Like anyone who's named Billy is like technically William. So I don't know, but yeah. So there's a lot of cool things that happen in the show. So yeah, Lily, Juniper Hill. So you find out her father died, and how what was it? Was it a what was the reason for her death? I think it was like some sort of military related thing. But so he dies, and so she's like gone quote unquote insane because of it. And her mother is like, classic Stephen King style. The parents suck. So Her mother just does not care and everything. And then she is the only witness to. Okay, so they do a bold move. They kill, like, the main cast of characters in the first episode.
Yeah, I know about that.
So she is one of the only survivors. So they place the blame on her, as well as someone else. One of the other characters, her name is Ronnie, I think. Her father. So keep in mind. So this was in the 1960s. So very different time, right? So
Yeah.
she's black, and obviously,
Okay.
yeah. So some prejudice and racism going on. So her father, he is like one of the. I don't think he's the owner, but he has like a huge part of like the movie theater. So he was placed at the crime scene for the little boy at the beginning's murder because he was the last one to see the boy, and then the boy goes missing. So he's blamed for that. He gets arrested for that, and they blame him for the kids' murders that happened. So Ronnie is trying to clear her dad's name by saying, no, here's what's really happening. But she can't say anything because she doesn't want to go to Juniper Hill. None of these kids want to go to Juniper Hill because it's an insane asylum. So they all are struggling where they can't tell the police anything because they won't believe them and they'll think they're crazy. And so there's this whole thing, and Lily ends up basically putting Ronnie's dad under the bus, saying, well, he wasn't not there, so could be, so gets arrested. And you find out more with the dad's character, where no, he didn't obviously kill the kids, but in the 1960s, he does something that's considered a lot worse, which I will get into in a bit. Actually, I'll say it right now. You find out he had slept with a married white woman.
Huh.
Oh my god, scandalous.
Back then, it was actually. Back then, it was, and like they even say, oh, they won't take him to jail. They'll find the nearest tree and hang him.
That's crazy.
And then they'll kill. And then they'll probably like do something to the wife as well, because that's how bad it was back then. You gotta think it was a very prejudiced time, right?
Yeah.
So right now it sounds like nothing, but back then it was bad. And then by the way, the prison is Shawshank.
Yeah,
Prison?
I kept seeing that like in the trailers with that one bus, and all I keep thinking of and that is Shawshank Redemption.
Yep. Yeah,
And-
this show connects to Shawshank and The Shining.
Huh.
Is Shawshank a Stephen King thing?
Yep. It is.
Huh.
Technically, every Stephen King story is in the same universe.
Yeah.
That's
I did not know that.
yeah. So like, in fact, one of the characters from The Shining is a huge character in the show. Dick Halloran, if you've seen The Shining,
He's like the black guy they call
Yeah.
in at the near the end that he gets fucking murked.
Yep, he was the chef. He's the one who taught Danny about the Shine. So
Yeah.
he is a huge part of the show. He is used as a weapon to find Pennywise and find information about Pennywise.
I did not. Well, I think I remember. I think I remember The Shining and it being in the same
Yep.
world. But I did not know Shawshank because that's a really grounded story.
It
I don't think
is.
that has any. It doesn't have any like paranormal stuff in it.
It doesn't, and I mean it's mainly used as just a prison in the show. Anyways, it's the prison that
Yeah.
is used. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
I
connected.
didn't know.
It's really well done. And then they have this whole thing where, again, with the natives, they're the ones who basically created, not created dairy, but you find out that there's these pillars that were from the same crash spot where Pennywise, crash lands on Earth.
He is an alien,
Weird.
right? If I'm right about that.
He crash
No,
landed like
he's a
millions of
human,
years
legit.
ago, and the
No,
whole
he
thing.
could be like a supernatural being for all I know.
Yes, so basically, the whole thing that they explain is he can only go within a certain perimeter. That's why he's only in Derry. You find out that these
Ah,
pillars,
okay.
they place these pillars to contain him. So if no one goes into Derry, no one bothers, or it's not even Derry at the time, it's just like this forest area, right? But then you gotta think, colonizers, the Americans, they decide to, colonize. They want to
Kill.
build. So they build Derry, and of course they build Derry right on the feeding ground of where Pennywise is. So that is why every 27 years there's a disappearance of kids, because it's like this mass feeding. Um, so it's very, very interesting. And these pillars, yeah, basically, if you're on the other side of the pillar, Pennywise physically cannot get to you. It's basically like,
Wait. So why don't they just all leave and just starve
Yeah.
him to death?
well, because everyone's stupid in the It universe. um, but in the latest episode, they're looking for these pillars. They're trying to, so they go into that tunnel section that they introduced in the It movies, and
You mean the sewers? You mean?
well, it's not just the sewers. It's like the old house and the well, right?
Oh,
They go through there, um, and the one native, he has one of the pillars because they kept it hidden, and so he's using it, and that was supposed to be their way of protecting themselves, but he drops it. He drops it. It floats down the
What a
water,
retard.
and Lily, she gets separated from the rest of the group, and Pennywise finds her and is about to attack. Well, he is about to, like, literally teeth open, ready to attack, right? He ends up
Yeah.
stopping. He's just there, mouth wide open, and he looks down. You can see it glowing through the water, and it basically is, yeah, that line where that pillar had dropped. She is protected. He can't do anything. So that's where it ends off. That is literally where they.
yeah, grumble, grumble.
So basically, it's like kryptonite. His kryptonite is these like pillars. Um. So I wonder if
His
in the next
kryptonite
episode they're
is
gonna
Native
explain.
American magic.
Sorry.
His kryptonite is Native American magic.
Well, technically, I mean, it came from the same crash site as when Pennywise crashed. They explain it. They do a really good job of explaining. Like, there's a whole like 10 minutes of backstory in one of the episodes where they go through the entire thing. Um, and that was really cool. Like, usually you would think, oh, this is boring, but they do a really good job of explaining it, and they show everything.
I saw that part of like the Native American where he was like transformed into this like weird like beast thing.
Yes. Yeah. So another thing too, you gotta think. Each season's gonna take place at a different time. So this is the '60s, but then the next season, if they do a season 2, which I hope they do, I hope the show's successful enough for season 2, it goes 27 years past there. So that goes into the I think it's 1940. What is it? 1942, something like that. But basically,
Also,
Or wait, are you talking about going back in time or
yeah,
forward
each
in time?
season goes back in time because
Okay.
it takes place in the '80s. Like, It Chapter 1 takes place in the '80s.
I thought you said it took place in the 60s.
No, I'm talking about in terms of the movies as well. Because It Welcome to Derry takes place before the events of It. Chapter 1.
Yeah, because wasn't the first movie like the 80s?
Yep,
And then
80s, and
Welcome to
then
Derry's is the 60s.
exactly, because It Chapter 2 takes place in present time, which was the 27. I think it was 2017 and 2019 was when that one took place. So it was like present time. So they go further back in time to the 60s, and they go further back in time to I think it's like the 40s or the 30s or something. And that big event is like a Bonnie and Clyde situation where there's like this whole like mob gang, and Pennywise, I guess, influences it in some way, and there's this big massacre that goes down. They actually do explain this in It Chapter 1. You can see when what's the name of the fat kid again?
Ben.
Ben. Yeah. Remember, he's like reading through the books in the library. If you look at all like that scene, it shows the events that happened in the past. So there's the ironworks that burns down, the black spot that gets destroyed, which I will talk about that in a second, and then the mass shooting that happens with the mob gang. And even in the intro to the show, they actually show visuals of all three of those as well, which is really cool.
I mean, the intro song, by the way, I have heard it, and it's a banger.
Oh, it's great. It's always something special.
I heard someone made. I heard someone made. One I heard someone made like a trap remix of it, and it made me laugh.
Yeah, it's twisted. It's great. But yeah, so the black spot. That's what's being introduced in this season is the black spot. Like in the last episode I watched, they actually show, that again prejudice and stuff. There was a bar that these black soldiers were going to, and they weren't welcome there. So Dick Halloran ends up creating them a spot from an abandoned building, and they make their own bar called the Black Spot. And there's a big tragedy that happens with that, apparently. So we haven't gotten to that part, but I'm assuming it's probably gonna happen in like one of the next 3 episodes we watch. But yeah. Pennywise shows up in episode 5, which is the last episode we get seen. And by the way, the reveal of Pennywise is freaking insane. So, basically what happens is they start off the episode where the boy who dies in the first episode, he's back. And he's like all like messed up and everything. And he's like, says how he survived and says how most of the other kids are dead and everything. And then he like just kind of wants to be on his own, right? Like he's like petrified, right? So then they come up with a plan to basically save their friends. So they go down to the sewers. That's why they go down to the sewers. Well, turns out that boy, which his name is Matty, I believe, you find out that he was Pennywise the entire time because you see him going on like this. There's like this pole that connects from like the floor to the ceiling, and he's like spinning around it, and he starts singing this twisted song, and you just see his skin turning like inside out into Pennywise. Actually, let me see if I can find the scene. Let me see if I can find the scene. I'll show you guys.
Don't think I saw that one, but I saw the one with what's that girl? With that girl and her eyes, and then she like cut them off.
That scene. That scene actually